Yeah, in conditions like this, you just want to make sure that you hit the ball more on a line. You get it up in the air. It's just got more of a opportunity to be caught at the warning track instead of getting out of the ballpark. So think, keeping it down, drive it into the gaps, and get your extra base hits in this one.
It's the Milwaukee Brewers going up against the Kansas City Royals. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. So almost ready to get underway. And on the hill, Seth Lugo.
Very solid starters, able to repeat his mechanics on a consistent basis, which allows him to move through a lineup and get deep into a ball game.
And now the right fielder, Jackson Chourio. That's off the inside corner. And we're underway here this afternoon.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
Next pitch is downstairs. Strike one. That's off the mark, and the count is 3-1. And a swing and a miss.
Helpful.
On the ground, and that's just foul. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Got him swinging. Here's Yelich at the dish. Clips the corner. 0-1. Just missed.
Ball one.
One out, base is empty. That's towards center. Isbell under it. They got it for out number 2. All right, let's take a look at the lineup.
The catcher, William Contreras.
And now it's William Contreras. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. In for a strike. It's 0-1. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup. And I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
And the 0-2. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Foul ball, still 0-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Fights it off. He'll see another. 2 outs, base is empty. This one in the air, center field. Isbell on the move. And that is that. We'll go to the bottom of the first, 0-0. Back here in Kansas City, pitching in our game today, Freddie Peralta. What do you have on him, Chris?
Well, that 12-6 curveball explodes out of the hand, and because he's able to throw the high fastball at the top of the strike zone for a strike, hitters commit to that pitch, and before they know it, they're swinging over the top of that curveball.
Now it's the DH, Jonathan India. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it, drops into the glove, and a quick out, number one. And here now, the lineup for the Royals.
Bobby Witt Jr.
Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport.
Witt Jr. is one of only 2 players in AL/NL history to have 20 home runs and 20 stolen bases in each of his first 2 seasons, Boog. The other player, Julio Rodriguez.
That's a strike, and it's 1-1. The shortstop takes the ball.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
And the righty deals. In there at the knees for a strike. That's too low. And now it's 3-2. And that's ball 4.
That pitch is low.
Tried another slider, but it missed the plate.
Pretty good pitch on 3-2, right around the knees, but just no help from the umpire.
First baseman.
Runner on at first with one gone. And now the first baseman, Vinny Pasquantino. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
0-1.
Peralta, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, and he occasionally uses a curve. Runner takes off, pitches high. Witt, the runner at second with one away. Hit on the ground to the right side. Steps on first for the out.
Batting fourth, the catcher, Salvador.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And now it's Salvador Perez to the plate. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. No score yet, but a runner at third with 2 away. Up the middle. Fires over to Hoskins, and that is the inning. Royals leave 1, scoreless after 1. Back here at Kauffman Stadium, second inning set to go. Leading off, Garrett Mitchell. Lugo back to work. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1. Lugo measures 6 feet 4 inches, 35 years old, and he took home a Gold Glove in 2024. Off the mark there, and the count even 1-1. Carl Dixon working the plate in this one.
You know, we often hear and talk about umpires being a pitcher's umpire, but Boog Dixon maybe a little bit more hitter friendly than most. He's kind of tight on the corners, so we'll see if that comes into play at all in this one.
And that gets the top of the zone for a strike.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
And now it's even up.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. 2-2. On the ground to short. Witt over to first. And quickly one away in the second.
Batting fifth, the left fielder, number 10, Sal Frelick.
Sal Frelick digs in now. On the ground, right side. Fires over to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Batting sixth, the first baseman, number 12, Reese.
2 down, base is empty. And the batter now, Rhys Hoskins. There's a strike. No score here in the second. There's a swing and a miss.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Waves at the bender for the strikeout. Gone in order are the Brewers. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the second baseman, Michael Massey. And takes low for ball 1.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
The 1-0. And another ball. Now 3-0. Gets the outside corner with that one. Got him swinging. Pulled the string on the changeup.
Well, he hadn't seen that changeup the entire at bat until that put-away pitch, and it's pretty tough to deal with as a hitter. You're up there battling, trying to read and react with 2 strikes, and then all of a sudden a pitch comes out of nowhere, and it's a good changeup. It's just almost impossible to hit it when you haven't seen it.
Now it's Hunter Renfroe. A little bit low. Ball 1. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. One down, base is empty. Bouncer to Hoskins. He'll do it himself.
Got him.
Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2.
The left fielder, MJ Melendez.
So 2 down now, and here is MJ Melendez. First
Ball
offering
1.
and it just misses.
Ball 1, no strikes.
And a swing and a miss there.
1-1.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Two outs. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Two down, nobody on. And that one almost hit him. Here's a 2-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Swing and a miss, and he's down on strikes. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Top half of the third inning. Up now for Milwaukee, Oliver Dunn. Pitch misses.
1-0.
Ball one. That's a little bit low.
2 balls, no strikes.
Next
That's ball
offering
3.
is down low.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
Next offering is in for a strike. And a foul ball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He's having a hard time catching up.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Now it's the shortstop, Joseph Ortiz. That just misses, and it's 1-0. One down, base is empty. There's the strike.
Well, we call that keyhole.
1-1.
Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that one misses up and in. 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
This is Bryce Terang. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field, and that'll fall for a base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. When you flare a ball out behind second base, it's really a tough spot for anyone to get to, and you're never trying to do that as a hitter, but when you do, I tell you what, you're yelling at it the entire way to get down. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
And the batter now, Jackson Chourio. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. Two gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
Got him. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. We head now to the home half of inning number 3. No score. And we're back. Here's the third baseman, Michael Garcia. And that drops in for a strike.
Wow, that's 89 on the gun, and it's a changeup. It's like good hitting if you're looking for it, but because of the speed differential between the fastball and that pitch, really hard for a hitter to get on time with it.
Frelick after it. He's got it. 1 down.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Kyle Isbell stands in now and watches strike 1.
There it was. 0-0. Here it is. Hit it. He gets a take. Gets ahead in the count.
In the air, left field, down the line. And that one hops the wall. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double. So the lineup flips over. Jonathan Indy at the plate. And that is cut on and missed. 0-1.
0-1.
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plane.
Line to left and foul ball. 1 out and a runner at second here in the last half of the third. Next pitch off the plate, and it's 1-2. And a breaking ball misses outside. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Swing and a miss, struck him out. That K is his 3rd of the game.
I think he might have gotten away with one right there. That was a very hittable pitch right over the heart of the plate, and I know that batter is kicking himself right now. Would like to get that pitch again. Just pulled the string on it, and the deception gets him the K.
Witt in the box here lets that one go for a ball.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Next offering in there for a strike. Strike 1. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. That one misses. 2-1.
2-1.
Right through there for a strike. Got him looking. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Back here in Kansas City, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Christian Yelich. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Well, these Brewers, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Base hit, and a good start to the inning.
Now batting, the catcher,
Dominant
William
performance for him today, Boo.
Contreras.
Just 2 hits allowed so far, no runs across either, and he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced. So I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
Here's the Brewers catcher now, William Contreras. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. And that one is downstairs, and that's ball 1. And that one fouled off. Runner at first with no outs here. And it is 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Up the middle, and that one finds its way through. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Couple of singles back to back. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off. Runner in scoring position now and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
First and second, no outs. Garrett Mitchell up now for the Brewers. He's 0 for 1. In for a strike, 0-1. Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Here's the left fielder, Sal Frelick. He's 0 for 1. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
0-1's the count.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile.
No ball, 2
0-2.
strikes.
That one just misses.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Just absolutely rolling on the mound. He's looking very much on his game in the early parts of this one, Boog. Fully on the attack with these hitters.
That's 7 strikeouts already, so he's got a good pace going, no doubt. And it's Rhys Hoskins up to the dish. Struck out swinging his first time. And that's a strike. First and
0-1.
second, 2 down. Top half of inning number 4. That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam.
Man, I'm pretty impressed out there on the mound right now. I mean, these are tough spots where pitchers really got to bear down. Those last 2 pitches were well executed.
Goes down looking. A couple of hits in the inning, but they can't get him home. On now to the bottom of the 4th. We're tied 0-0. Bottom of the 4th, so up now for Kansas City, Vinny Pasquantino. And the right-hander back to work. Hit hard, but foul off to the left. And that's in there for a strike, and quickly 0-2. Struck him out looking.
Oh, man, just locked him up with that slider, even though it caught a lot of the zone. And I think that tells you all you need to know about what he was looking for in the box, and it clearly was not that pitch.
Short hop liner, handled it short. Throws across the diamond, and that quickly 2 away.
The batter, number 19, second baseman, Michael.
And to the plate for Kansas City, Michael Massey. Struck out swinging his first time. Breaking ball misses down and away. Swing and a miss. And that is strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike. Let's do it, KC.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Next offering is downstairs.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees, and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
Come on, Kansas City.
Hot shot to third. Slings it across, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Royals bats are quiet there, and we're still knotted at 0. Back here at Kauffman Stadium, we go to the top of the 5th. Now here is Oliver Dunn. Lugo back to work. And that one wrapped foul.
Well, these Brewers just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
In the air, center field. Puts it away for the out. Next for Milwaukee, Joseph Ortiz. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Ortiz, 26 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. In there at the knees, and that's strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. Ground ball left side. Fires to first in time.
Now batting, the second baseman, Bryce Terang.
Bryce Terang up now for the Brewers. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
Come on, Royals, let's go.
He's been going after these
out.
guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low, throwing the ball very well right now.
He swings and fouls one off. swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Perez makes the catch, and that is that. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee, and we are still scoreless. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning, so up now for Kansas City, Hunter Renfroe. Check swing called strike. That's strike one.
Well, these Royals, to put it bluntly, need to put together more competitive at-bats, and I don't think they've lived up to their own expectations at the plate. They really haven't worked many deep counts or long at-bats, and that's fine if you're having a lot of success, but at this point, I think it's time to make an adjustment.
And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Clearly, he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
That's out to center field. Mitchell going after it. Makes the catch for the out.
Now batting, left fielder, MJ.
Now the left fielder, MJ Melendez. Top of the zone for a called strike.
0-1.
And that misses. And it's 1-1. All tied up. Last half of inning number 5. And that one inside, and it hit him.
Well, the bright side is that that'll help the on-base percentage a little bit, and that's a category no batter can ignore these days. OBP, OPS, well, maybe that'll ease the pain just a little bit.
Garcia in the box now, takes strike one.
And I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right there, but left the bat on his shoulder.
Fastball for a strike.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
And there's a ball.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
And a swing and a miss. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one.
Boog gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a 2-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. I mean, with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not.
Fires over to Hoskins, and that ends the inning. So 1 left for Kansas City, still no score. And we're back. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. And now, Jackson Chourio. First pitch misses. Right through there for a strike. Next offering popped in the air, right field. And there's one down.
The batter, the designated hitter, Christian.
Now it's Christian Yelich. 1 for 2. And there's a foul ball. And that's in for a strike.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
That misses, and the count is 1-2. Just off the inside edge.
Just missed with a good breaking ball in. Looking for that hitter to chase and perhaps get some weak contact or a swing and miss. Good job on both sides.
That one almost got him.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
One down, base is empty. That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
That's a tough one to swallow right there. If you're on the mound, you're ahead in the count 0-2, and you just couldn't find a way to put him away. It's going to be frustrating if that one comes back to bite him.
Contreras up to bat next. Lays off for a ball.
Well, it's been a very impressive outing so far. His command has been a big part of it. Even when he misses outside the strike zone, which is exactly what a pitcher wants.
In the air, left side. Melendez sizes this one up. Brings it in. 2 down.
Now batting, the center fielder, Garrett Mitchell.
Garrett Mitchell getting ready to hit. 0 for 2 in this one. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. With the go-ahead run at first, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Yelich goes. Slow roller up the middle. Witt whips it to first, and that is the inning. Back here in Kansas City, bottom of the 6th inning. Now here's the leadoff hitter for the Royals, Jonathan India. Hit hard on the ground to short. On to first. And that's one out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th.
The batter, number 7, shortstop Bobby.
And here is Bobby Witt Jr. A strikeout and a walk.
You know, Boog, this is a player with some serious speed. In 2023, he became the first player in 20 years to record 2 infield hits and an inside the park home run in the same game. Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat.
That one clips the outside corner, and the count 1-1. Fly ball down the line. He's got it. And a couple of quick outs.
Up next for the Royals, the first baseman, Vinny.
And here's the first baseman, Vinny Pasquantino.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. Frelick has a beat on it. And puts the squeeze on that one. And that is that. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. And we still have no score. All set for the start of the inning. Stepping in, Sal Frelick.
Sal Frelick.
There's a strike. Headed towards the corner, and that's a foul ball. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. And, Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Hoskins stands in here, leaves that one off the inside.
He's got a rare skill set out there on the mound. Even when he's low on energy, his stuff still has bite to it. You just don't see it flattening out just because he's tired. He's still delivering good action.
One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Strike three, struck him out for the third time today.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his third strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Next for the Brewers, Oliver Dunn. Check swing, called strike. Foul ball.
Finish.
Two down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And he strikes out the side for the second time today. Back here at Kauffman Stadium. And now Salvador Perez. Ripped towards third. The throw to first. And they get Perez for the out.
So what we're seeing is a lineup that's just out of sync with the pitcher. They're guessing wrong and their timing's off.
Michael Massey will hit next.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with the mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound.
That one's in there. It's 0-1. Ripped, but it curls foul. Base is empty, one away. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Hunter Renfroe at the plate. Ripped on the ground to second. Terang over to first in time. Royals set down in order. Lucas Erceg gets handed the rock out of the pen.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
And now the shortstop, Joseph Ortiz. Just missed. Activity in the Kansas City bullpen. Carlos Estevez preparing to come on if needed. Fouled off. He was late.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
Just missed. Swing and a miss, and now 2-2.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Looked like it was a little bit up.
That's a really good take.
Bryce Terang in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. On the ground, right side, Massey. In plenty of time to first, so they get the out after a long battle at the plate.
The batter number 2, second baseman, Bryce.
And now here is Bryce Terang. And that one popped in the air, left field. Melendez. He's got it, and there's 2 away. Now it's the right fielder, Jackson Chourio. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. First pitch, and he just misses.
Wow, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Swing and a miss at 100 miles an hour.
When you throw a fastball by a guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to throw it again at some point.
Next pitch is downstairs. Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Jared Koenig.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
MJ Melendez steps in for the Royals.
MJ Melendez.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. Movement in the bullpen. Yoel Payamps getting ready to go. Misses off the inside. 2-0. Right through there for a strike. Swings through that.
2-2 the count.
That misses, and it's 3-2. Michael Garcia in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Line drive, caught.
Made a bid for a nice opposite field double down the line. Beautiful swing, but nothing you can do about the result. Third basemen are just used to handling hot shots like that.
Michael Garcia steps in for the Royals. And a strike. All tied up here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swing and a foul out of play. One down, base is empty.
That's a ball.
Swung on, popped up on the infield. Terang squeezes it, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, center fielder, Kyle.
So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Dairon Blanco.
And this is a big at bat coming, Boog. Definitely a little added pressure on him here.
On the ground to third. Fires over to Hoskins. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Nothing doing here this half. 9th inning coming up, and we still have no score. So remaining in the game defensively, Dairon Blanco. He'll be out in center now after pinch hitting.
Number 44.
Here comes the closer here in the 9th, Carlos Estevez.
Now pitching for the Royals, number 53, Carlos Estevez.
Here comes Christian Yelich.
The designated hitter, Christian Yelich.
And
Ball,
downstairs.
right down.
Next offering in there for a strike. And now it's even 1-1. Outside with a
that's
breaking ball. That
Three
one
balls,
misses.
1 strike.
3-1 now. William Contreras in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
Full count.
And ring him up, says Carl Dixon. That's a strikeout.
Oh, it's a pretty nasty curveball right there, and the hitter didn't look comfortable at all. Clearly fooled. Tried to check his swing and went around, but could have been called a 3rd strike anyhow. That's how dirty it was. Nice pitch for the punch out.
Contreras, the next to hit, takes high for ball 1. Bullpen action for the Royals. Hunter Harvey up and loosening in the pen. And now 2-0.
He hasn't wanted a challenge in both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
Go ahead run on base. Garrett Mitchell now at the plate. Third baseman playing on the edge of the grass looking for the sac bunt. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. That's a strike.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
Next offering is in for a strike. And that one missing low.
He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
Swing and and a miss. Struck him out on a slider, and there's 2 gone.
Man, that slider bearing in on your hands like that, it's just so tough to fight off. It's kind of like a cutter and just can eat you up, saw you off. Tell you what, hitters have nightmares about that pitch. Perfectly executed out there on the mound.
Here's the left fielder, Sal Frelick. 0 for 3 in this one. And that one fouled off. Lifted in the air, out to left. He's got it, and that's the 3rd out. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the 9th. Yoel
Now pitching
Payams.
for the Brewers, number 31, Yoel Payams.
Jonathan India
Leading
digs
up
in
for the
now.
Royals, the designated hitter, Jonathan India.
Slider misses outside.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
Next offering is down low. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Trevor McGill, the closer, is getting loose. Swings through that one out in front that
2
time.
balls, 2 strikes.
That one just misses, and the count's full. Bobby Witt Jr. in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Swung on, belted. And it's off the wall, but foul. Check swing, appeal to first. No swing. He held up just enough. That's ball 4.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
And next up for the Royals, Bobby Witt Jr. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Well, an at bat can be a little bit of a dance. Strike 1 here, but a few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
And fouled off.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
The shortstop takes the ball. And now 2-2. Winning run on base at first, no outs. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Good job to fight that one off. Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first. Battling here as he fouls it away. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Runner goes again. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Got him looking. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
Absolutely dotted the edge of the zone right there. That was a tough battle, man. So to make a really quality pitch and just catch him looking like that, it's got to feel good out there on the mound. That was a fun at bat to watch.
And now the first baseman, Vinny Pasquantino. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Hyams checks over to first, and he's back. And that's outside. One down. Winning run on at first. And another ball.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Fought off foul. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. One down, winning run on first. And that's too high. Salvador Perez in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. He fouls it off. Will do it again. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. To the right side, and it's through for a hit. Ball back in a hurry, and the winning run now at second with only 1 away.
Well, he really had to battle for that one. Man, that was so fun to watch. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock. Now that sets up a huge at bat in this ball game.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Salvador Perez. 3 groundouts already. He's 0 for 3. That's a base hit. And that holds the runner at third base.
All over that one right there. Absolutely smoked that baseball. What a swing. Sent it out way faster than it came in, of course. 113 off the bat, and no matter where you hit it at that speed, it's tough to make a playoff. Now a huge at bat in this game coming up.
Here in the bottom of the 9th, 1 out. Massey, the next to hit. First pitch just misses. Winning run at third, 1 down. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Next offering is downstairs.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
And a swing and a miss. Huge strikeout there.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step up and get the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking the hitter at the plate. Pretty big 2-out at bat coming up now.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Yoel Payamps done for the day, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break. New pitcher now, Nick Mears.
Well, no margin for error in terms of throwing strikes with the bases loaded. Just has to execute 1 pitch at a time to try to get out of this.
Now it's Hunter Renfroe. Late swing fouled off. This one in the air right field. Chorio moving under this one. And that will end the inning. We're in extras here at the plate. Rhys Hoskins.
Leading off for Milwaukee, the first baseman, number 12, Rhys Hoskins.
Estevez back to work.
Ball one.
Just missed.
Counts 1-0.
On the ground to the left. And it's just foul. That was close. Swings and misses. 1-2.
It's had a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
So now 1-2 to Rhys. And a swing and a miss. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Now the third baseman, Oliver Dunn.
Well, first base open. Really no reason to pitch to this hitter right here. Put him on, have the force at second first, perhaps getting inning-ending double play.
That one's in there, and it's 0-1. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Got it. Really had to move for that catch. And there are 2 outs.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Now a chance for Joseph Ortiz. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout.
And the first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
That was just paint on the first pitch fastball.
Now
Inside,
1-1.
ball one.
2 down. Go ahead run in scoring position. On the ground right side. Down the line, and it's foul. Caught him looking for the K.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now the left fielder, M.J. Melendez. And there's no doubt that they'll feed off the energy from this crowd, right?
I mean, yeah, I'd say the intensity level has gone up a few notches for sure.
Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
Well, a come and get me
0-1.
fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
And that's through there for a strike. And it's 0-2. And that one upstairs, ball 1. And now the count is even. That Next offering misses down and away.
They tried to get him to go, chase the pitch down and away, but he wouldn't bite.
Michael Garcia in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. On the ground at first. Can't glove it cleanly. And it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out.
Now batting, the third baseman, Michael.
Making a move at third. Pinch running here. Joey Weimer.
Now running at third base.
And to the plate for Kansas City, Michael Garcia.
Fly ball to the outfield for a sac fly. Soft ground ball to the right side. Find a hole. He can attack this a few ways, but the one thing he can't do is strike out.
And there's a curve through for a strike.
Definitely a strikeout situation right here. Lots of ways for that go-ahead run to score if the ball's put in play.
One down and the winning run at third. That's in there. That is strike two. Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out.
Oh, that's a huge strikeout right there. Big second out. Infield was in. They were playing the full court press, and he got the swing and miss. Keeps this one tied. This next at bat should be a lot of fun. The odds of wiggling out of this just went up considerably.
Dairon Blanco steps in for the Royals. Grounded out his first time. Right through there for a strike.
0-1's the count.
Winning run at third, 2 down. Swings and misses. And the count is 0-2. Stays alive. Two outs. Got him. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
Now into the game, Joey Weimer. He takes over and right.
Number 22.
They hand the ball over to a new arm, Hunter Harvey.
Now pitching for the Royals, number 56, Hunter Harvey.
Bryce Terang up now for the Brewers. 1 for 3. And a strike right through there. That one at triple digits. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Out there to center. It's going to fall for a hit. Run comes in from second, and it's an RBI single, and they've got the lead in extra innings. Well, they didn't waste any time as they knock home the runner from second to get on the board.
Huge for team confidence and how you approach the situation. Still have a guy on base, and now they'll try to add on.
Back to the top of the order now. Runner on the go. Pitch misses.
Ball 1.
Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
Here's what I think the manager's thinking right now. Today, we're not driving the ball. It's hard to get extra base hits. We've got to make something happen to get a runner into scoring position. That stolen base, excellent call. Now, all it takes is perhaps a single to put a run on the board.
That one outside.
That ball went out.
Now 2-0. And a slider in there for a strike. Ripped to short. Witt over to first. And now one away.
Now batting, designated hitter, Christian Yelich.
And now it'll be Christian Yelich. Singy, he's got a history of coming through into big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver in those spots. Here's the pitch. Runner breaks for third. Ball misses. And that's a stolen base. Not even close. Slow ground ball to the right side. And it goes just foul.
That's ball 3.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Oh, you know this guy wants to swing it, but he's showing some good patience in this one. It's the second time he's taken ball 4.
Runners at the corners here, one away. Now it's going to be William Contreras.
Well, I think it's the ability to assess the situation, understanding what the pitcher has, what he's trying to get people out on, and then being able to use the entire field.
Bottom of the zone and a called strike.
If you're a guy that can only hit to one field, then you're really not going to be able to come through in clutch situations because pitchers are going to adjust. But because he's able to use the entire field, that's why he's so successful in these situations.
And 1 and 2.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. Here's the center fielder, Garrett Mitchell. 0 for 4, 2 strikeouts, and 2 groundouts. That one missed. And the slider just misses.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Swing and a miss. And it's 2-1.
Well, they came right at him right there, challenged him with the 2-0 fastball. Not sure exactly what he was looking for, but got to imagine that's a confidence booster on the mound. You're in that hitter's head a little bit.
Sal Frelick in the Milwaukee on deck circle. Terang on third. Yelich at first. 2 out of the inning. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike.
Thank you.
And down on strikes he goes. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across 1. Last shot here as we go to the bottom of the 11th. It's the Brewers 1 and the Royals nothing. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Trevor McGill.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W.
Trevor McGill.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. And here is Jonathan India.
Jonathan India.
First offering, and it just misses.
Well, in this situation with the runner on second, you've got to get him up to third. Think back up the middle or to right field.
So the tying run at second. That one at triple digits. And that's in for a strike. And it's 1-2. And there's the ball.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
And it remains 2-2. Man at second. That to right. Makes the grab. Runner tags at second. He's safe at third, and the tying run is 90 feet away.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Bobby.
And now a huge at-bat coming up as Bobby Witt Jr. steps in.
Ball 1, no
Pitch
strike.
out, but no action. Swing, and he breaks his bat. Drops into the glove, and there's 2 down.
Couple of pitches and a quick out.
The first baseman, number 9, Vinny Pasquantino.
Last chance for the Royals. And here's the first baseman, Vinny Pasquantino. Trying to deliver as the hero. First
Counts
offering
1-0.
misses badly for ball 1.